AITA for telling my dad's wife that her and her kids need to either sign a lease and pay rent, kick out her daughter, or move out after my dad passes away. My dad is going into hospice next week, but he has been out of it for the last 6 months. The house he lives in with his wife and 2 adult daughters is mine. I bought it for him to live in after my mom died. He spiraled for a bit when that happened. He lost his job and he was evicted from their apartment. I bought a small house in an older, safe neighborhood for him and his dog. I am all he has and I love him. 5 years later he met Maxine, and 2 years after that they got married. He moved her into the house. I didn't have a problem with that. First one and then her other daughter moved in. Not my favorite thing, but not really my place to say anything. Everything was fine for a while. Then one kid decided that she was scared of my dad's dog. She got her mom to convince my dad to get rid of Donnie. My dad didn't want to do this as Donnie was my mom's dog too. He was an old Jack Russell Terrier and he was about as scary as a dog-shaped rug. I took Donnie. I don't know why, but this pissed off Maxine and her kids. Like my dad found a loophole or something. I would take Donnie with me whenever I came to visit. They always made a big production of it. Such a scary brute. Literally all he did was go roll around on the grass and bark at the squirrels. Like I said, my dad is going into hospice this week and I went to talk to Maxine and her daughters. I brought Donnie to say goodbye to my dad. Maxine's daughter said she was glad that she would never have to have Donnie in her house again. I was planning on telling her that as long as she paid the property taxes, maintenance, and utilities, she was welcomed alive in the house as long as she wanted. She had made my dad happy and I was trying to be nice. I had my lawyer draw up an agreement that said exactly this. Her kid pissed me off though. I didn't even pull it out. I just gave Maxine an ultimatum. When my dad died, she had 3 months to either kick out her daughter, sign a lease and start paying a reasonable rent, or move out entirely. She said the house was going to be hers when my dad died since they were married. I actually got great pleasure in telling her that it was mine. Not because anyone gave it to me, but because I bought and paid for it. I gave her my lawyer's card and told her to check for herself. That was yesterday. She has been trying to call me all day today. I ended up blocking all 3 of them. But not before I heard all kinds of messages about what a prick I am to do this to a widow and her children. Both daughters work and none of this is really my problem. I was in my 30s when my dad married her. She was never anything to me but my dad's wife. And I never bothered to learn her daughters' names. AITA?